see, you can't fight a spiritual warfare battle if God don't fight the battle for you. So then you got to learn how to be still in your walk and your talk. Even though it hurts, even though it bothers you, even though people tell you no and don't want to give you a chance, you still learn how to be still. Because they know, they think they hurt you. No, you were really helping me. It hurt, but you're helping me. Why? Because when you think you shut one door, God has a better door over on this side. Now, I'll preach this again. And I keep trying to deal with this, but I got to go back and deal with this. Do you know how we got here in this building? We got in this building because there was a group. We had a building that would hold over 600 people. We wanted to buy that building so bad. And even the people that owned the building didn't want us to have it. That's right. They let us go in there and charge a small church. We only had around 75 or 80 people. Charge us $1,000 a month and wouldn't even give us heat. That's right. And you think that froze us out? We went and got raincoats and gloves and hats and went right on in there and sat right in there and had service and jumped and shouted till we got warm. See, I ain't had to beg nobody to shout on those days. What? Because you know if you sit there, you're going to freeze. But you know if you jump, get warm, they got a little warm and we began to have service. As a matter of fact, it was so cold in there when I was preaching, steam would come out of my mouth. That's right. And we stayed there over a year or so. And people joined the church in the middle of the cold weather. I'm not talking about cold outside, cold in the building. And then they saw we wouldn't leave, so they locked us out. Then they turned around and said, we got another building for you. Then we went over on Munn, right across from the courthouse. And they put us in another little room. That room would hold around 200 or so. We got over there, and they tried to cook us out. During the summer, it was 85. During the winter, it was 85. And we still had to pay $1,000 a month. Now, we got left out of the other building because I had a group that was so despiteful. We even sent a proposal and a deposit on the building. And the lady said, I want to see your bank statement. I said, I ain't showing you nothing. Because she figured we were broke. I said, that's not the way to do that. I'm not showing you my bank statement. And then I had officers to shut it down. We can't handle that building. The man said there'd be a fire. The whole building would burn down just like we don't need them like that. And so everybody asked, well, what do you think of the building? He said, give me a match. I'll show you what to do with the building. That same man got cancer. That's right. And died. But before he died, I ran to see him because the doctor said, you cannot go back outside your house from now on. Only stick your finger out the door. That's right. And I went and we took Holy Communion to him. And for the first time, I saw him cry. He was bragging. And then the next time God let him come into church, I bet you he sat there and acted like the Lord was working on him. And then God took him away. And that's how that happened. So they all said, no, we can't handle it. It's too big. Then we got over to the other place. And then even the council said, no, they must don't have any money, so we can't let them have the building. That's right. We gave them a deposit and was ready to meet the deadline. They said, no, we're not going to let them have the building. So I would not be defeated. Even over at that building, they put a lock on the door. We all out there ready to get in, and they would not open the door to let us in. And so, what do we do? We heard that there was a building. Somebody said, oh, there's a little old church over there in the corner. Go over there and see what that is. And about that time, the church stopped right there, that first wall. On the left-hand side, that was the church. And right there where the rest of you all sitting, that was the front yard. And then we had crooked wooden benches. But I tell you what, we got in here. I was so proud-hearted. The choir stand stopped right back here. They showed me the pastor's study downstairs. I went through a little space. I said, okay, where the pastor study? The man said, you just walk through it. That's right. So I had to rebuild the rooms. I rebuilt the rooms. This here was a wall. We knocked that wall out. That was a wall over there. Knocked that wall out. And then I turned around and looked up at the last wall. I said, there's going to be a balcony up there. Everybody go, balcony? I said, there's going to be a balcony. Where? I said, up there. Where you going to get a balcony? I said, watch. There's going to be a balcony. That's right. Not long, we started digging up the front yard. Stretched the building out. Then we kept on until God kept on blessing. And then the same people that told me no happened to come by one day. And I was out in the front yard. And they didn't know it was me. And I'm standing there and praying, yeah, that's right, it's me. The one you told no. See, we got a place. And as it turned out, the gentleman we bought the building from used to have a candy store where I would go in all the time. And we recognized where I was. He said, let you have the building. We'll let you have the building. He said, you don't have the rest of the money. Give us what you got. We'll hold the mortgage. And you go on and keep giving us monthly payment. And we got a 10-year mortgage, and we paid it off in 5 years off nothing but tithe and offering. I'm just trying to talk about the power of God. And then the bar down there that some of y'all used to go to. Oh, that ain't no joke. Some of y'all used to party. Right there next to the yellow building. That's right. Had it out there just offers. Oh boy, he would have a fit. Oh boy, that guy would put the cards out there on the street and just play cards. And we had to walk past them and try to go back and forth. And then the lot down the street had trees in it, buses in it, and trees inside.